So, what's happening, people? I'm back. It's been a hot minute. I would like to say I've been busy, enjoying my summer, but busy and lazy. But anyways, we're back, and for good reason. Now, if you look at the GT6, it's pretty much where I left it in the last video. I've been ordering parts. Pretty much got every part to sort it out, to be fair. Guess I've just been a lazy. Yeah, so the GT6, pretty much as we left in the last video. I've got new wheels for it. Got some suspension. Obviously got all the parts that need fixing from the crash. Yeah, and a few other little mods to go on the car. So that will be getting done very soon. But the main focus of this video is the S15, and there's a big reason for that. So the S15 and myself and my good mate Oscar are all going to be going to the Up and Smoke tour, which is starting the 6th of October to the 16th, which is all around Europe. Track starting in the UK and then drifting all around Europe. It's going to be absolutely mental, and the car needs to be ready for that. So there's a lot of prep work to do on the car. Firstly, the gearbox needs to come out and get rebuilt. I'm still waiting on my carbon synchros. They were supposed to turn up this week, haven't turned up. So yeah, still waiting to hear back from that. But we're going to get the box out anyway. Because the car's obnoxiously loud and I'll be driving long distances, I'm going to try and get a resonator welded in on V-bands so I can swap it in and swap it out, so we can have some noise on the track and then also reduce the noise for driving. Also got some sound deadening to fit on the car. So first thing I want to do is remove the seat, everything, the carpet, before I get it up in the air, and then I can sort out the sound deadening, and then the car's up in the air ready for gearbox removal, etc. So yeah, and then there's loads of other stuff that I need to check over, sort out, fluid, you know what I mean, like, yeah, pretty much the car's got to be checked top to bottom for it to be, well, just to make sure it survives the trip. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to get the side skirts off, and then main reason for the side skirts off is just to give me more clearance when I want to take the box out from underneath the car, so I don't have to jack it up as high or put it on stands as high. But before I do that, jack it up, I want to get the seats out, seat rails, take all the carpet up so I can fit more sound deadening, because there's some sound deadening that's been fitted, but like patches, barely enough really to make a difference to how loud the car is and everything else. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that. So of course the first job that I want to do starts with an issue. Basically this Allen key head seized, rounded off. So I think I'm going to have to drill out, which is not ideal. I'm going to try and get some grips on it first, but as you can see, a bit rusty in there, not ideal. Not what I wanted, to start off simply just taking a side skirt off. Well, she's out with a bit of brute force and ignorance, but basically seized in the riv nut. So yeah, a bit of brute force and ignorance and a hammer, chisel, knocked the riv nut out. So I'll deal with that at a later date. Now that fuckery's over, both sides skirts are off. One of the bolts on each side was seized, so that was a pain in the ass, but get seats out. Yeah, get to stripping this bad boy down. So pretty much, let me get out of it. There's some sound deadening in the back there, like one little patch across there. If you see it in the boot, I should probably open the boot. This used to be a lovely, like, flaky silver colour, and you could see the sticker, the Nagata Supelo Drifters, where the car was originally from, Yuki in Japan, and they painted it matte black, which wasn't my car. I sold the car to someone else, but Not a fan. Gonna start with the boot. As you can see, there's a lovely patch there in the boot, but that piece is missing, so I'm gonna do along there, and yeah, hopefully it makes a difference. Alright, so as you can see, I've added more sound end into the boot. Originally it was just this blank piece along here. Now I added it like in that recess. Probably will add it along there, but I'm going to leave it for now. I'm just going to do the bits in the front, like underneath the carpet and seats, like add some more patches there where it's missing bits, and then just see if that makes a difference. I don't want to do too much. Doesn't look pretty, but does the job. So, right, so as you can see, the carpet and seats are all back in now. I've done all the sound deadening for the front and the rear, as you saw earlier. The seats aren't bolted back in, they're just in loosely, same as the mounts. Next step's to remove gear shifter, and then jack the car up and prepare for the gearbox removal. Right, we're back. It's a couple of days later, car is now in the air on jack stands. Hopefully high enough to get the gearbox out. I think it should be alright. There should be plenty of room under there. We shall see. I hate doing stuff on the drive on jack stands, it's so fucking dodgy, but here's what it is. Gear levers all out, ready to go, so literally first things first is first thing to do after that, drain the gearbox oil, because as soon as I remove the prop and then try and drop the gearbox out, the oil's all going to fall out the back. So yeah, drain the gearbox oil, take the prop off, mark up where the prop was just in case it's been aligned or balanced in a certain way, so mark that up before I take it off, or check if there's markings, and then yeah, and then it should be pretty simple from then on. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die under the car. So all the bolts on the bell housing the gearbox are loose and that now is ready to come out. I just want to show you, as I was, well, I'll tell you a few things really. As I was, under here looking at what had been done, because this is a Mazworks, and that's the bell housing adapter. At the top of that adapter, top of the engine, there's two holes, which obviously are for bolts to bolt the adapter to the engine. They were empty, which is a great start. And then come down here to the gearbox mount, two there, lovely. Oh, well, I think there's supposed to be another bolt there. So, apart from that, the swap's done okay, I guess. But it doesn't bode well for the rest of the install. Just want to note, like on that background, like it wasn't me that installed that box. When I had the car, it still had a SR20 Nismo 6-speed. When I sold the car on in, I can't remember when it was, like 21, I think. Anyways, obviously that's when a lot of changes happened to the car. So, and that's when the adapter and gearbox changes were made. So, I believe the car's actually been running. Unless that gearbox mount bolt vibrated loose, but I highly doubt it. And the other two bolts at the top of the bell housing for the engine, they're just not there, so it's just not good. Not good at all.